back home.
Hello, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition Chronicle, Vancouver by Night, Last Light. As a warning, this is a mature game and it explores some dark and troubling themes. These may include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, drug use, and many others. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. They will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using like an X symbol or just kicking me under the table. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams are always going to be available on YouTube after the game, so you can get back to an episode when you feel ready, or you can jump ahead to the next one. And I would like to thank Filthy Lot for allowing us to film our episodes in this amazing studio, which you can see behind me, and I can hit the table and make noise, all the noise I want on the table, and it won't screw up my mic. This is awesome. I love it. And we are recording on the traditional unceded territories of the Musqueam Nation. So thank you to our sponsor, Mikhail Artoria of Artoria Designs, who creates these amazing dice boxes and my storyteller screen, which I have here, which is great. I love it.
Fire.
I totally forgot the magnets that you can put on the back of this. They're awesome. You can like tack things on there and put a little notes for yourself on here. It's great. So if you want one of these or one of these, the stream thing will be on, it'll be on the chat. I don't know where it is, where I'm standing, or where I'm sitting. It's gonna be somewhere. Just look at the chat. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's over his.
And Roll for Adventure. Adventure Dice is your Canadian source for dice, role-playing game accessories, and other tabletop gaming goodies. The items that they have on their site are handcrafted here in British Columbia, which is where we're filming from. And so check them out. Again, I don't know where I'm pointing. It's somewhere. Just go to the chat and check it out, and we will have all the links there. And Martlet Games. Martlet Games is a collective of TTRPG veterans ready to work for you. They're an actual play production to tabletop game development. They're a one-stop shop for all your creative needs. Investing in World of Darkness streaming community helps keep channels like this one online and thriving. So follow them on their Patreon or various media platforms, which will be somewhere. And last but certainly not least, Demiplane. Demiplane you can use on your phones, you can use on the laptops, you can use them anywhere. They have character pages, character sheets coming soon. They will be, I believe, early in the next year. And you can go through, you can do stuff like this. I can browse the library and all the source books are in there. I've got all my Sabbat book. Oh, sorry, guys.
Don't like that laugh.
It's nice knowing you.
Ding ding.
So now it's time to introduce our vampires. Let's start over here to my left. Might be your right. I don't know what's going on. Petra.
Hi, I'm Petra Skelton. I'm playing Dr. Luca Camellia, who at this point, is Zamisi.
Hello, my name is Alan, and I am playing Ale, a Banu Hakim adjudicator.
Hi, I'm Trevor, and I'm playing Grantham McManus of the La Sombra clan. I don't know what else to tell you, really. It's pretty odd for a vampire, I think. But
Hi, I'm Raz, and today I'm playing Nikki Kyle, or also known as her wrestler name, Rainbow Bite.
And I'm Sarah Carnelli, and I'll be playing Yves Gallant because perhaps you've heard of me. You've read many of my novels, but the cold wind blows in winter, huh? 10 pages, and soon to be 12.
And this guy is Storyteller Steve. So when last we saw the vampires in this particular coterie, they were dealing with I want to say, competing problem. They're taking care of some competition. There was some, the name Giovanni was dropped. There was some drug things going on. Yeah, so now,
Nice fangs.
yeah. There's defanging, it's just insult to injury type thing. So there was also talk of an upcoming conclave, which is a gathering of the vampires in the area at the Elysium. The Elysium in Vancouver is located at the Art Gallery in downtown Vancouver. So there's, a lot of different things going on with the art gallery. There's a couple displays from a couple prominent toreador that Eve would definitely know about. And there's kind of a buzz in the air for the art gallery. So I'm going to get a rouse check for everybody for the new night that we are on. This will determine your hunger for everybody playing a home game. 10.
How many how many died?
It was just the one hunger dice you would roll.
Yeah, that's a 5. Sorry.
2. Wow.
I rolled a 4.
Wow. Everybody but Eve. Everybody but Eve gets a little bit hungrier. So, let me check my notes here. Luca. You hear in the back of your mind when you're waking up, Luca, you should eat someone.
I ate someone last night, if you recall.
Yeah, but now you're hungry again.
Yes. Well,
You should deal with that. Maybe eat one of those kids. I don't know.
we're better than that now, but I will listen and go find food.
Aili, what would your beast sound like? The id in the back of your mind.
Yeah. If my goal is to sound calm and composed, then I think my beast is terse to the point, one or two words at a time, just hunger.
Yeah. Just eat.
Not yet.
Eat now.
Shut up.
No.
Fine, then I'll ignore you.
That's the last you hear about that. Grantham,
Hey.
your beast probably would kind of sound like a promoter.
I think it was just my own voice.
Yeah. Just the Grantham.
Aye.
You should probably eat something.
Aye, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were.
I didn't do it yesterday, so yeah, I am feeling a bit weak.
Well, get on that.
Right, okay, I go find someone who's already. I mean, it's a little early. I might have to wait a little bit, but it's a good idea.
What did we decide that Nikki's beast was going to sound like? Or did you actually fail a rouse check last time? I don't think you did.
I don't think so. I think she was just seeing anyone anyways.
Might sound like Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't. I'm like, please.
Rainbow Bright. You should eat someone. Get on out there and eat.
Okay.
But first, Hit him with a steel chair.
I'm totally gonna grab a chair and smash something.
First person to walk into the room. Hey, Nick.
I love the idea that every time she gets hungry, it's like you're cutting a promo.
I just like as though I've got my little cape on. And I'm ready to like get out there. Just like, and I hit the. So I have a tape deck. So
You have a stream deck like this?
Yeah, I go and just play some like loud music, pump myself up because I'm gonna, make my way down the stairs.
And Eve, you just wake up like regular. You're just like, yeah, okay. Maybe look at the novel. Maybe check it out a little bit. See if we.
These bitches don't write themselves under 13.
So, where would everyone be meeting? Would you meet at Grantham's club night, and then make your way over to the Elysium, or would you?
Our chambers are sort of connected to the building, right? So
Yeah.
It's like the main club, the office that overlooks the club, and then passages that get us to our chambers that are further into the building, deeper and more protected.
Yeah.
As a relatively new member to this coterie, I would have to get there from my home, which I do.
So the plan is to meet up at the club first. Let's see if we have some up-tempo music. That sounds right. Or we just add in our own beatbox for a little bit.
I'm here to help.
So this is superpower.
So the club night, Grantham, would this be like the standard kind of?
What day of the week are we on?
This would be probably like Friday or Saturday of the next week.
Oh, it's been right. Yeah, it's if it's I can't remember if Saturday is my shift. So if it's Friday, then this is it's a drum and bass night tonight.
Drum and bass.
Right.
I don't have a drum and bass button.
No,
so-
failure. This is a vaguely fantastical night of background music.
Whole liminal space.
Yeah.
So
Feel like you're not.
it's a fairly not super busy. Not it's the beginning of the night. People are under goth standard time. Like if they show up at midnight, then they're showing up too
Yeah.
early. So that there's a bit of a crowd brewing, and everybody I'm assuming is hanging out in the club.
I'm looking for someone who's on Fang because I've got like, one of my herd who I'll see if Joseph's around because he tends to indulge early in the night so he can peek around like the peak time of people. Likes to peek when it peaks. That's what he says.
That's like 16 peaks.
Aye, Twin Peaks. But so usually he'll already have done some Fang, and then I'll be like, hey, look, it's time. Just go in the back. So I'm looking for Joseph.
Joseph is there. Yeah, Joseph is like, oh man,
Joseph,
this is great.
You mind coming up to my office for a quick little?
Oh shit, I'm not in trouble.
No,
Uh,
no, not at all.
oh, okay.
Hey,
Are you sure?
no, you're not in trouble. You're fine.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, because the last time somebody said, like, can I see you in my office? Like, then I woke up like a week later in Tijuana. Like,
If that happens, that has nothing to do with me
oh, right. Okay.
and this. No, no, you're fine.
Yeah, so he will accompany you. Do you want to drink? Go for a little
Yeah, once
bite?
we're up in private.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, with your club night, the way it is, you'd probably be able to do it.
middle of the floor.
Yeah. Nobody would care. Ooh, vampires.
Outside.
So where would everyone else be?
Does that kill one hunger point?
That would kill one hunger, yeah. Unless you wanted to go further and drain him completely.
No.
In which case, yeah, one is the standard you can't go below that unless you drain a vessel entirely.
I'm also, my predator type is Scene Queen, so I'm looking for someone who's here that's in my little community.
There's definitely at least a few people here that have like the, Undertaker wrestling shirt on.
They stand out from the other goths just enough.
Yeah.
So I'm totally gonna just, surprise.
Indulge, okay. Given that you're a Malkavian, we'll have to define surprise. Like, do you mean surprise as in like, hey, or do you mean surprise as in like hit him with a steel chair?
Steel chair.
Yeah.
Okay.
They love it.
So someone is basically just talking with their friends. They're like, hey man, did you see that match the other day? And then a steel chair comes in and slams them right in the face. Give me a Dex and Athletics to see if it's one of those things where it's like you come swinging in, you want to just glance him with a steel chair as opposed to like caving his skull in
I
completely.
don't want to cave his skull in.
That's
but
why we're rolling.
Three successes.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do. Like, you've done this before, so you kind of come in and you kind of give him the glancing blow. It makes a noise like you just caved his skull in, but he's like, "Oh, that was great. Good one."
And then I'm gonna feed.
Okay. So that would be one hunger of.
Yeah. And I mean, hopefully everyone else just like lots of cheering, and then maybe they're doing their own, a little bit of a brawl looking thing here.
Yeah, this is definitely the mosh pitish area of, yeah. Though, you know the owner. That's why you're allowed to have a steel chair in the mosh pit.
We have wrestling nights, just not on Friday.
And hopefully there's a little chant of like, bite, 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 bite.
Because it's your name, or because they want you to bite him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
There's also
Things.
It can be too.
Fight.
Bite.
The DJ's familiar enough with it that it's like, oh, and then like hits a button and the lights all go rainbow colored.
Amazing.
there's also kind of like a soccer football-ish type chant of like rainbow bite.
It's so great. This is gonna be the best Friday ever.
Luca.
Luca's kind of just in the VIP area, just watching the dance floor.
You see that ridiculousness.
Yeah, if you see Luca at all, she looks happy with it. Like, it's funny. But yeah, Luca's a little bit more reserved tonight, I think. Just quieter. Would be dressed in the clothing stolen from the Giovanni. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm wearing gloves because since doing her horde form, when she transformed back, her hands are still a little fucked up.
Oh.
Because just a little messed up because her humanity isn't the best, so sometimes things remain.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So there would be the odd person from your teachings there, just being like, hey, waving up at you, like, hey, Doc.
There's just like waving and then just kind of like not wanting to interact with people, like just, So like if anybody wants to talk to her, they'd have to come up into VIP.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to get in the VIP. Okay. They're not that special. Ailey.
Right. So I guess I make my way to the club. Before I go in, I think I'm gonna look for, like, I assume the club is in full swing, right? So there's probably gonna be a line outside and
lined up.
people like outside
Yeah.
smoking and interacting and things
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for anyone in and around the building who's like being an asshole.
Give me a wits and awareness roll.
Okay.
And remember to substitute one of the dice for the hunger.
Okay. So 2 for wits awareness is 3. So 2 and 3. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. One of them is crit.
Is the crit on the hunger dice?
No.
Okay. So 4 successes. You get to the club. You know, there's the lineup, a little bit of velvet rope stuff going on, and you kind of almost like not sixth sense wise, but just kind of like you know what to look for. So out of the corner of your eye, you kind of catch somebody, ducking down a back alley. Kind of looks like they're going for a smoke, but then somebody is following behind them. And it looks like there may be kind of a mugging situation that may be occurring.
Okay. I will follow behind as well.
Okay. What are you going to be doing? Because they're it kind of looks like they may have a knife. They're
What kind of knife is it?
Yeah, it's like a switchblade. It's
Yeah.
not as nice as your knives.
Sure.
Yeah, when you're a jet.
Before they can
we just started.
take any action, I say I wouldn't go with the spring loaded blade.
They they didn't know you were there because you're clearly way more stealthy than they are. And they're like, "What the?" And they turn around to you. And they're like, "All right, you give me all your money." Come on."
I keep walking towards them, and I say it's not very effective. Sometimes the springs jam or snap, and it becomes a loose blade inside of a hollow hilt. You want something a bit more reliable. See, now I prefer something a bit flashier, just a bit of a curve, but that's because of the culture that I come from. And I pull out a kurumbit, which is like a curved blade on a hoop, and I spin that in my hand.
Whoa, there's nothing wrong with my blade. And he's gonna take a swipe at you.
And as I spin it in my hand, I'm going to slap him in the face with my other hand.
Give me a Dex and Brawl.
Okay.
So good.
Dex and Brawl and the hunger, right?
Yeah. Substitute 1 for the hunger.
Right.
Well,
Do it to bring a knife to a knife fight.
I don't have a brawl. Oh, 2, 3, 4. So it's just 1.
bringing a knife to a knife fight.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay. So I think like anything over 5 is a success, right?
6 and above is
Okay, 6 and above is a success. 3 successes.
About a messy crit.
A messy,
a messy crit.
Yeah, bloody crit.
So your hunger increases because your beast in the back of your mind is like, do you believe this motherfucker? Like,
Yeah.
he's trying to backtalk you. Like, what the hell's wrong with him?
I said, be quiet. I'm playing with my food.
Eat.
Shut up.
So you're spinning. He's like, there's nothing wrong with my blade. He goes in to take a swipe at you, but you just slap him
Yeah.
across the face. He's like, ugh.
Like before you can shake it off, I'm just like, fine. And I just grab him by the collar, push him up against the wall, and I feed.
Okay. How many points will you be taking off? The average human has 5 rouse checks worth of blood,
Uh-huh.
and you are at hunger 3.
I am at hunger
believe.
3.
Yeah. See,
I'll take off 2.
2. Okay. So he's definitely gonna need some orange slices when he wakes up.
He's gonna remember this night differently.
Some guy just slapped me across the face when I was going to mug somebody. But that's not really a story he can tell.
Right. As he slumps down, I pick up his knife and just throw it in the dumpster. Trash.
And then you, I'm assuming, make your way into the club.
Into the club through the back. On
Yeah.
some pimp shit, you know.
Grantham probably has different ways for the coterie to get into the club.
In line.
Before we head over to Grantham again, Eve.
Je trouverai mes copains. I can't find them, but perhaps Monsieur Quentin would like an accordion for his club. Very popular over across the waters. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, it's open. Oh, very nice. I bought this for you.
Why?
Plays beautiful music. I
Really?
can't play it, but
You can't. Why did you buy it?
because this drum and bass, it needs more beat.
So you bought an accordion.
Oui.
I mean, have at her. Just go. Just. I don't know how to use it.
I will find someone in the crowd, and perhaps one of the people you know would.
Maybe. Well, I mean, sure. That's very strange.
Just leave it here. Oh, and I look at the window. I see everyone there. Oh, very nice steel chair down there. Goodbye.
Oh, I think Rainbow got a bit hungry.
Walking back down the stairs and head over to the VIP area. Doctor,
Eve.
I think I'm supposed to wait here. I accidentally walked in on a little something upstairs, huh?
Yeah. Sorry, not really myself tonight. Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I was. Perhaps I could do a poetry reading for you and help you feel a little better.
Sure. Maybe a little later.
I was kind of hoping to get into some poetry there, but okay.
Go!
Put
That
Eve on.
night that shone so bright.
Just with the accordion.
I like that he thinks he made that up.
Yeah.
It's an original.
Yeah.
That actually happens, Luca. Just
Yeah,
like,
that's
snaps
definitely-
lately.
Definitely a Toreador trait to be like, of course I made it up. What are you
that's my-
talking about?
Oh, so good.
So the night kind of proceeds as per usual. There's like, you know, the club, the dance floor starts to fill up more. There's more kind of free flowing alcohol that's coming in. The bar is super busy, so you're definitely going to make a fair chunk of money on this particular night. But it starts to get up around midnight, which is probably close to time to leaving for the Elysium.
Where is everyone?
I'm on the dance floor, completely absorbed in dancing.
VIP area.
I think I would have made my way directly to the office to check in with you.
Oh, right. Metagame. If we met, like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Okay.
we've had our first interaction, but I think like
Okay.
we haven't worked together formally yet.
all right. So we should round up everyone and go to the Elysium now.
That would be pertinent. Yes.
Right. Have you seen? I saw a rainbow on the dance floor, but I haven't seen the other two.
I didn't have my eyes open for them. I assumed they would be here and ready to go.
You shouldn't make assumptions, but they're not. So let's go get them. Okay. You all right?
I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
don't be alarmed by my countenance.
I'm not alarmed. I'm concerned.
Ugh, that's worse.
Oh, you're one of those. All right. We'll bring a smile to your face at some point. We're going to find out what you like.
I hope you don't find out what I like.
Was that a threat?
Either that or flirtation.
Take your pick. And I just.
All right, let's go find them.
So outside of the office, there's the VIP lounge, which is where Luca would be. And I'm guessing Eve with the accordion.
Figuring it out for myself.
It sounds great. We should go. Luca, you.
Sorry, what?
It's okay. It's time we should head out
Right.
to,
Yeah.
to the art gallery.
Do you want me to get Rainbow?
Sure.
Okay, I'll go do that.
We could all head down together.
Yeah. Take your car again.
Yeah, why not? Did we get that pink? We put the pink coffin in the swap it out for the pissy one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
There was a coffin in the back that I use for road trips. I drive a hearse,
Right.
an extended cab hearse.
Like a Dracula?
Kind of, yeah. And Rainbow jumped into the coffin and was wondering why it smelled like pee. And I was like, oh, it wasn't me. I've used it for years. I don't know why. So we replaced it because we blew up a coffin factory. Yeah.
Rad. Okay.
Yeah.
Such a like tabletop sentence. It smelled like pee, so we replaced it when we blew up the coffin factory.
Amazing.
As you do.
As Luca leaves the VIP lounge, we'll just like briefly look up at you and be like, "Ayele," and just
Good doctor. How are you?
I've had better nights. Go and get you.
I try to jump on, like from someone else onto you, like off of somebody. Yeah.
Do you want me to roll brawl to see if I can catch her?
It would be athletics. Let's
Okay.
go with Dex and athletics.
Woohoo,
And
don't
for
have-
Nikki, are you gonna go full RKO?
Yeah, I'm going for it. I've been
Okay.
partying hard.
Okay.
Give me a Dex and
I do not
athletics.
read
on-
Luca well. That
yeah.
Luca's not feeling that great. I see her coming and I get excited that she's gonna like smash some people in faces with me. What am I rolling?
Dex and athletics.
Okay.
It's so funny because I have 2 decks and no athletics. It's gonna go so bad.
Exactly the same.
Oh, it didn't go bad. 2 successes.
Hey.
2 successes.
Tie goes to the defender. So
Okay.
Rainbow bites and jumps over. And Luca, you catch.
Oh, yeah, so you're doing like the full wrestling move. And I imagine Luca just decides to interpret this as like a dance move. And so just like grabs and just a dip.
I've seen this one. It is Patrick Swayze.
We need to go.
But he put Rainbow in the corner.
I just look up to you. I'm like, okay.
Luca, despite her previous countenance and bad mood, smiles at kind of the sight of her.
Like a regular smile, or is it a messy smile? Like,
No, it's a regular smile. It's an okay smile.
I would like them both.
I looked at this one of your youth from last week, no? It seems those dance lessons are paying off. They're not such a tragedy out there.
one of the Utes is also in the wrestling area.
Nice. Okay, good for him. For them. Luca will kind of just, as we go by, just pat them on the shoulder, but just keep going.
As you pat them on the shoulder, they kind of grab and try to put you in an armbar.
They're definitely going to succeed. I can't be lucky twice.
Will they, though? Will they?
I mean,
Because
Oh, geez.
I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera, but that's a big fat fuck all.
same here, though. So
the tie would go to the defender in that particular case with 0 successes across the board.
So goes to grab and just like instinctively. I think what Luca does is literally just one of these.
Oh, hey, Doc, just joking around.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm just shaking my head because they're both really embarrassing.
Yeah. That is not like Vince McMahon would definitely have a thumbs down on that reaction.
But also, ready to go. I'm going to stay messy.
Okay. Okay.
So, for preparations for the Elysium, is anyone doing anything special, dressing up?
Oh, I've dressed up a little fancier than my usual. I've got my new jacket on.
My character stays sharp.
Okay.
Stolen clothing.
So, the retro find of the, Giovanni.
I've signed and put personal messages into 7 of my books in my satchel.
Autographed copies, I can only, yeah. And Rainbow is
Everyone
staying.
looks really ready to go, but I'm just like really messy from the dance floor. I have blood all over my face and down my neck. And
You're not.
Everybody looks so nice. And I'm just like,
You're not going to get cleaned up.
I think she looks rather stylish.
thank you.
For the Elysium.
It's a branding thing.
There you go.
It's consistent.
Oh.
That's
It's
close.
better than the Unitard.
Oh.
I should not have said that.
Honey, you want to take that back?
Grantham, do you still have my go kit?
I
Oh.
think you should design a new one, is all.
Just like a pocket surgery kit.
Oh, we put that in the hearse last time, right?
Yes, it
I
would be.
don't
Okay.
I don't think I took it out.
Okay.
Did you?
No, I didn't. So that's fine.
Okay, well then-
Thank you.
It should still be in there.
So you're all making,
Pocket surgery, but
Take a look.
2 pockets.
You have to use a key to get into this thing. It's not a.
Have I been to an Elysium before?
you all probably
Yeah,
would
we've
have
been
been,
before. Okay.
but just not to this particular grandeur.
Right.
Right, so we're all getting into the house then.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not that long a drive. Do we want to drive, or do we want to find parking? Do we want to just?
Parking will be found for us when we get there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They are expecting us.
Stopping for a little promenade.
That's what I was thinking. But I mean, nah, let's just drive. And you want to bring the go? Is it there?
Yes, it's
Still
right
there.
here. Right here. I didn't use
I
it last
have
time. So.
team silk robes.
You had or have?
I have them ready. So when we go, we hit the tunes, and we all come in our team. They say the club on the back.
Oh, they do. Oh.
I pull out these red silk robes that I have made for everybody. They're not great, and it definitely looks like I ironed the label on the back by myself. And so
When did you do this?
2 days, weeks. I did it, and I'm going. And I have one for everybody, and I made you one too.
I have a question. Does it say the Red Room or just the club?
I take it in like my forefinger and thumb.
And then we'll come in and make a scene.
I feel like I'm writing that line of my clan bane, and this is perhaps
Oh,
a little
yeah.
too ugly.
In fact, give me a willpower roll,
Oh,
which is all black dice or all the one color dice. There's no hunger involved.
Oh boy.
I took 2. I should have taken 3.
1 success. No successes.
No successes.
No successes.
This is abysmal. As a Toreador, you're like, you can't find a garbage pail fast enough.
Do I notice this?
Yeah.
Why don't we
save these for, let's see what, because we don't know what we're rocking into. These are lovely, but let's use these when we get back to the club. We'll premiere them when we get back. We'll debut them for all the people here at the bedroom.
The jar is all wrong.
Here, I'll take yours. And I'll take yours.
They're not. They're like really scratchy for the silk that they are. Like they're
This is silk.
Ow! What?
You're bleeding.
I haven't felt pain in decades.
So we'll just, these are, but we'll wear them when we get back. They'll be great. We'll walk in. I'll tell them to make a big thing of it. We'll get the lights to come up, turn red. We'll walk in.
As a storyteller note, did you just say you ironed on stuff on silk? Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's so upsetting.
Oh, the texture is wrong.
oh, they're bad. I love them.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh, head.
So I've just kind of like placed them all in the alongside the coffin in the back, and then
I'm very excited that we're going to do this at the club.
Is Nikki hopping in the coffin in
Always,
the back?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. What does it smell like today?
In this one, the new one,
Yeah, probably got that new coffin smell.
you're the only one who rides in it now. So
that's true. I've probably been in this before, so it probably smells a bit like me. So
How much flesh of life you got going on?
yeah.
Grantham probably put like a little like pine air freshener in there, just to make sure.
a little vanilla spray bottle.
Cinnamon sticks.
I get in there, I'm like,
There's a plug-in for a Glade.
because I do smell a bit like the floor at the after the wrestling
Yeah.
most of the time.
But I've run some LED lights along the inside of the lid. Have your little party inside.
Gamer coffin.
The advan-
Wait. Did the LEDs install properly?
Oh,
Sombra?
Right.
You mean
did you get someone else to install them?
I'm just gonna say no.
So you go into the coffin, the lights turn on, but then there's like flickering on them, and then they turn off about halfway through the drive.
Oh, it's so good.
I'll text Luca like I always do when we're driving.
What does the text say?
This one's gonna be this light show sucks.
And I will send back a GIF of like an old propaganda film GIF back.
An odd choice, but okay.
Slideshow.
So, is anyone nervous? I mean, we did what was requested of us, so I don't know what to expect. I don't think any of these hoity-toity vampires like
I'm
me.
sure you'll be fine.
That sounded facetious.
Honestly, I'm just hoping for some more work.
And that was the most sincere I've been.
All right. Oh, you're weird. I like you. What the hell?
For now.
You got a commitment issue.
No, I mean your
Oh, glad for now.
gladness will pass.
Perhaps it is necessary for you to have an HP pencil, number 2.
I pull out like a beautifully anagrammed pen. I'm fine. And as I look at you, I pull out a pad and just.
Wonder how many
Consi-
pages he's up to.
Considering what you just went through with
10,
the t-shirts,
Almost 12.
that pen looks amazing.
Complete flip.
You're like, ooh.
It's one of my perks as a judge of like when he reaches into that pocket, is it gonna be a pen?
Or is it going to be something else?
Will it be
American
something
Psycho
else?
business card style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Like,
I was thinking exactly that.
or no matter what, like, will it matter? Like, it's
Okay, Jason Bourne, calm down.
Shaky cam.
yeah. The camera's not shaky enough. Shakier.
So you guys pull up to the outside of the art gallery. There's definitely kind of like a hubbub going on. There's lights that are shining up into the clouds that are perpetually above Vancouver. They're kind of doing that like gala premiere.
Tim
Yeah.
Burton, Batman.
Yeah. And there's some milling about outside, but it seems like when you look at the windows of the art gallery, you can definitely tell that the party for this particular instance is on the inside. And when you pull up, there's valet parking, and they're like, can we take care of your car, sir?
Sure. Hey, take care of it. It's irreplaceable. And it's old. There's no computer.
Yeah.
So there's here.
You hand over the keys with I'm assuming the 8-ball keychain, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a coffin. Actually.
coffin keychain.
Little coffin.
Oh yeah, it shakes, and yeah, it's like a snow globe. That's
Yeah.
great. Yeah,
There's little blood drops inside. Little teeth.
that's. How is that not a breach of the Masquerade? And he's just gonna gets in the car and like goes to park it.
Pretty judgy for someone that's only become a concierge.
High reaching, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I ask myself the same question when they enfranchise Hot Topic, so that's fine.
Hide in plain sight. That's why I love the movie like Dracula. You ever see Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Are we actually having this conversation?
We are not. We are not having.
What? Why?
I really think that Blade Trinity is the classic best of the three movies.
I don't know about
I'm
the
moving
best.
on.
I'm just gonna yell out from the back. I like Twilight.
I mean, that's part of the whole Masquerade is to like show them vampires so they don't believe it's true. Tell them it's fake, but put it in their face. It's what I do. I think it's smart.
I think it's comedy on the highest level. It's the Kiefer Sutherland is Totos.
Get some-
I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
Right, let's go. Oblivion Sight.
Oblivion Sight. Give me a wits and oblivion roll.
Wits.
Witty oblivion.
Witty Oblivion.
I'll take this
Sorry,
to remind you that this side of the table has premonitions.
Right.
What's an Oblivion?
Now
I'm going through my various ingredients.
While,
Because these are
I'm
awesome.
getting out at the back, and we're watching other vehicles pull up, I'm just like,
Oh dear.
you know, if we see another Tesla,
I was thinking the same thing.
right? They don't have door handles.
I thought you another pen near the
You good?
shop.
2 successes.
2 successes. You blink a few times, and the inky black darkness of oblivion goes over your eyes, and you look out upon the art gallery, and you can see there's someone over to your right that wasn't there before.
But they seem corporeal.
They do not seem corporeal.
Ooh.
Or what are they doing?
They are walking behind someone. Like someone is walking because there's a walkway basically in front of the art gallery where you would all go through the front door. And someone is walking and they're looking at their phone and someone is basically, it almost looks not necessarily like they're walking behind the person. The person that you see, the non-corporeal person, is kind of, looks like they're being dragged behind that person.
That was happening on the bridge.
Yeah.
Aye. Is this unusual?
This is semi-unusual. Like, you would definitely be able to tell that this is a wraith, but it doesn't seem right, that they're not walking under their own power. It seems like they're being dragged behind this person.
Just something we should look into later. Not tonight, maybe, but something weird going on with like specters and the way they're behaving. It's a little off.
Explain.
You can see in my eyes, you're just inky black.
Okay.
There's something there that is getting dragged along by that. See that one on his cell phone?
Uh-huh.
There's a wraith behind him that seems to be being propelled, not propelled, but dragged, like pulled by him walking. I saw that again like a week ago. It's strange.
Based on what he's describing, could I make an occult check to see if there's like
Sure.
what I might know about this?
Intelligence and occult.
Okay. Not the highest in either.
Can I do the same?
Yeah.
8.
2, 3, and 4.
Based on that description, if anybody else wants to do an intelligence and occult.
Yes. Cult is one of my things.
Roz wants to, but
Oh wow.
he's like not.
4 successes, 1 crit.
Okay, so four successes,
2 successes.
2 successes. For the 4 successes, you would definitely kind of be like, okay, maybe the person that is walking with their cell phone, maybe they have like you're not sure what it's called for everybody playing the home game. It's called a fetter. Something that connects the wraith to that person, so they're kind of being dragged along.
Right. Okay. So I wouldn't quite know about that, but
You wouldn't know what it's called, but
Right.
you've seen kind of or read about instances
Right.
where a wraith would be connected to someone.
is this cause for alarm or is it just like a
No,
right?
yeah, it seems fairly regular. It just doesn't. Based upon the description that Grantham would have given you, it would have been like the wraith didn't necessarily seem to enjoy being dragged along, but they were getting dragged along anyway.
Yeah. Then I would say it is a thing that happens. I wouldn't be concerned, as is your want.
It just seems to be happening more than normal. Like I said, we'll discuss it later. I'll keep an eye on it, literally. But if I see a lot more of it, I feel like, anyway, it's fine. We've got business to do.
As you wish.
Feel like we are supposed to continue to punish Monsieur Musk for thinking this is all a simulation. And that the wonderful, fabulous crimes is also a simulation of ourselves. Makes no sense.
Shame. But we should head in.
Grimes is kindred for sure, right? Grimes is she.
Surprisingly, no.
Wow.
But that Archangel is.
I just realized I forgot Luca has status 3. So, yay.
Yeah, so definitely a lot of people on the outside. You can tell that there's probably ghouls that are, sequestered to the outside that are kind of like taking notice that Luke is there. Like, all right, what's Luca doing here?
What are they doing?
I didn't know she liked the Elysium.
I can't believe Dr. Luca is more famous than me.
To be fair to you, Eve, a number of my papers were a little longer than 12 pages.
Speak more quietly.
Do you need a chair?
No, not chair.
It seems like there's interesting stuff happening inside.
That was a great music cue, too.
Yeah.
So everyone is going up to the main doors of the art gallery / Elysium.
Yeah.
That seems like a great place to take a bit of a break.
Yeah.
So
No, we didn't need to know.
We will find out soon.
come on back in about 5 minutes, everybody, and we will see what happens once they open the doors to the Elysium.
All right.
Hell yeah.
And welcome back, everybody. They are all heading into the Elysium. As they go up the steps, there's the 6 doors that are on the art gallery, the big wooden doors. There would be probably what you would assume to be ghouls that are there to kind of open the door for you and usher you in. And when you go in the door, there's the main kind of foyer area. And it's kind of, I wouldn't say an assault on the senses, but it's a little mildly overwhelming because there's like a bunch of different lights and there's like projections, and it could be part of like an art display that you're not quite sure what it is. Eve would probably know. Eve would probably find this to be, pedantic.
This is the new style. The old stuff is a little better. I'm hoping for a renaissance with this artist. The use of geometry is a little lacking now, and perhaps go back to symmetry, huh?
I don't know if it's art, but I like it.
This is out of my jurisdiction of judgment, but if I did have to express an opinion, it doesn't make me feel anything.
What does?
Will you two stop flirting?
I'm enjoying this masterpiece.
I'm just curious.
I have a Sharpie in my pocket, and I just want to draw little spiders on some of the stuff here.
Like on the actual like art on the wall. Oh boy.
I mean, you probably know that I do this sometimes, so you could. I just really like spiders.
People have been killed for less.
Give me a willpower roll, Eve.
Oh, that's so much better for.
Okay, yeah, it's up to you if you want to restrain Rainbow from doing so, or
I'm going to quickly pull out a coloring book, and it's
You just carry.
just for you. Yeah, the first 4 pages have already been filled out. It's like a progressive coloring book. So at the beginning, it's very simple, almost childish, and then it gets a little more difficult as it goes along. And the last page is custom made. So it is you smashing a chair into a Tesla.
I have a degree.
If you care about your Malkavian, always bring stems.
yeah.
Puppets.
Everything needs more spiders.
That's true.
But okay.
Fidget spinner with 8 arms.
So you walk in, and over to the right of you, there is a pile of clothing.
Hey, Doc. What are the odds that that's not a part of the exhibit at all?
I have been out of the art scene for so long, I honestly couldn't tell you.
If you put a little placard to call it Laundry Day and just put it there, people will stand and scratch their chins. I've seen it with a bunch of coffee sweetener.
Laundry day for coffee sweetener?
No, for the pile of clothes. I'm saying title it and make it. I don't know if it's intentional or a byproduct of today.
For making a roll of determining if any of those garments have anything in common, all that other stuff, what would that roll be?
That's a good question.
They're all pink.
Or do we recognize it like we've seen people wearing them before?
At first I thought it was powder, then I looked a little closer. And
That'd
it
be-
was,
I'm assuming intelligence, but I don't know what the skill would be.
Actually, I'd say wits.
Star
Wits
Wars.
and craft.
Wits and what?
Craft.
Oh, perfect. Fantastic.
Witcraft.
Okay. So a crit. So yeah, 2 successes.
2 successes. That is. You're not sure.
Okay.
Like it's there, but there's nothing around it.
Are there any kindred powers that might make someone like go intangible or ghostly that would make their clothing fall away
No.
on some
Yeah.
Obi-Wan shit? Like
I thought you were gonna say Patrick Stewart extras.
There isn't. No, there's nothing that, in general, that would make, like you've heard of some blood sorcery powers that would make you untangible, but that generally would also affect your clothing.
Alright. This place is kindred owned, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go up and I'm gonna like Darth Vader just tap my foot on the clothes.
You hear, "Don't do that," from the actual pile of clothing.
I
Oblivion sight.
thank you.
So you blink, your eyes go jet black, and there's nothing weird about this.
I'm just right behind you. Ding ding.
No. I'm confused. This is odd.
I'm just gonna crouch down and I say, I am an adjudicator from the Banu Hakim. I am concerned as to what is going on here.
Yeah, I'm Keeper of Elysium.
You're the keeper of Elysium.
Yeah. And like a sickly gray hand kind of reaches out from the pile of clothing to like shake your hand.
I shake the hand back.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
a man of some culture and understanding.
Yeah, it's like you can definitely tell this hand has a fair chunk of potence. Like, yeah, it's got a grip.
I curtsy.
I say, forgive me. This is not a sight I see often.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, manners, we forgot to present our gift. Oh, one of my sent copies. A cold wind blows in winter.
I would.
I'm gonna walk away from this.
This is from all of us, but
Like
especially
another
for me.
another hand reaches out and grabs it, and then it kind of like folds in to the pile of clothing.
Are there more hands?
There doesn't seem to be.
Is this a curse of some kind?
No, I'm a Nosferatu, so yeah.
Is this like a
No,
shifting thing?
sorry, not just yeah. What I know what Nosferatu look like.
Yeah.
Would you care to explain why you appear to be a pile of clothing?
Well, because this is a pile of clothing.
Are you underneath it?
Yeah.
Oh! Is there like a party down there?
No.
No.
This isn't an Oscar the Grouch situation.
Oh.
Oh.
Or like a police box situation.
I got super bummed. oh man.
So you're just hiding down there?
I wouldn't call it hiding. I don't know. Nosferatu are kind of, not pleasant to look at.
Pardonnez-nous, s'il vous
Don't be so
plaît.
hard on yourself. What?
Mes copains, they how you say, not worldly.
Uncouth.
That is the word.
So do you just stay in the one spot or do you move around?
I can move around.
How do you do that?
With my feet.
Are you under the ground?
No.
You're under the clothes.
Yeah.
How big is this? Sorry, how big is this pile of
The
clothes?
pile of clothing is like 2.5 feet.
Oh,
Oh.
you're just wearing it like a fort.
And you didn't think that a walking pile of laundry would be more conspicuous?
It's an art gallery.
Touche.
Aye, laundry day.
Yeah. Hiding in plain
Laundry
sight.
day. That right? I know.
Yeah, you got me
true.
there.
Smart.
Yeah.
Good call.
Right.
Dude.
Well, we have business with this man, so I would advise you all to advance with it now.
Yeah. Go ahead and I don't know, it's kind of picking up in there.
Right. Is it all in the main bit, or is there anything upstairs in the old abandoned courtrooms?
I don't know. There's probably some like Toreador staring at themselves in a mirror or some shit up there.
Oh,
Yeah, some of us were almost persecuted up there.
I just find it fascinating. It's cool up there.
The lines for the land assembly for stealing the land from the indigenous folks was quite long. And I said no.
That happened up there?
And then reject wealth. And I was looked at very strangely.
Right, but there's nothing happening for the party up there except for it's just here.
Eh, not really.
Right.
I'm sorry, Toreador on the right side of his. Sorry, that just took a while to click. Onward.
So you're all proceeding in, unless you're gonna hit the pile of clothing with a steel chair or something.
No, I'm just gonna whisper, "You're beautiful." And then,
Thanks.
although you've probably taken what you thought were all of them, I will leave one of the red things I made with the pile.
I didn't take yours.
Ah, cool. Thanks. And then like it looks like a hand basically, because you lay it out like it's flat. It looks like a hand kind of goes into it and it kind of folds in on itself and absorbs into the pile of clothing.
So cool.
They all real close. You know, we should just move on.
Onward.
Lucas just already in the party. What the fuck are they doing?
So you go into the main area, and there is a bunch of definitely kindred. You can definitely tell that they're all kindred, milling about, looking at art. There's kind of a grouping that seems to be going on. Like there's little subsections that you can definitely tell are certain clans. There's kind of like what can only be described as like a Mean Girls type situation going on with the Toreador. Like they're
Toreadors.
You should go make friends.
We've interacted a few times before. Perhaps this time it will be different.
Perhaps.
What happened last time?
Persecution, the courtrooms, the different sides. It's a long-standing, unfortunate.
All right. Good luck.
Ayla, if you want to fit in and so you're seen with us, I could piggyback you. Like, we're a team, right? And you're gonna fit in with us.
You are a fascinating individual. Your kindness is somehow bolstered by your whatever else is happening.
Don't be nasty.
I'm fine, thank you.
Does anybody else not want to walk? Sorry. Piggyback?
No. Perhaps we should review the etiquette of this place. No.
Well, I'm disliked, so I don't think I'm concerned.
Nice.
And there are a couple other clusters as well. There's like a couple of suits that look like they're enjoying the art, but they're definitely of the Ventrue clan. And there's what can only be described as Malkavians. Because they are, you can tell that in each group of like, because they're kind of sequestered into clans, there's people milling about, going from group to group, but there's at least one person in every group that looks like they're just a parody of that group.
That's
Like there's somebody with a ill-fitting suit that has the pockets pulled out, that have their suit pants pockets pulled out, that are standing near the Ventru. And they look like they're, scribbling stuff down like, oh, yeah.
Gestures are important.
Do I see Evangeline?
Evangeline, remind everybody,
does Eve see Evangeline?
remind everyone who Evangeline was.
Oh, another Malkavian.
Yeah.
And she's on the council, I think, right?
She's the
She's a-
Malkavian Primogen.
Yeah. And last time when we met her, she and I shared a bit of a premonition, and she was at the club. And sort of helped us out when we all got a little high on coffin.
A little bit.
I may have had a little bit to do with that. Perhaps she fancies me. I'm not sure if I fancy her, and maybe I do. It's been a long time.
Doesn't have to be for a long time or a short time or any kind of time. Can just be.
For the physical sense, sure, but for the emotional sense, I'm not ready. I know it's been like 300 years since I got left at the altar, but it still hurts,
There's only kisses will solve that, though.
That is not how they do it in Halifax. That's why I walked over here.
Forget it, Jack. It's Halifax.
I'm still looking to see if I see Evangeline or if she's.
You do
or-
not see Evangeline as of yet.
I gotta say, out of game, like IRL, I'm from Halifax. I was born in Halifax, but I haven't been back since my birth. So everything you say about Halifax, I assume to be true.
Amazing.
Are there any like really important looking people around?
Give me a wits and let's go with etiquette.
Whitson, sorry.
Etiquette.
Etiquette.
So just wits then.
Yep.
LOL.
Perhaps Gotham asked for some help. What? You want to know a little bit about some of the people here?
I am just, looking for anyone I might be able to eavesdrop on.
Eavesdrop.
Surprised Nikki didn't jump on that one. Drop Eve.
Yeah, that was audible. That was 100% audible for Luca. Just
Did one of those need to be a hunger die? Because
One of them would have to be
okay,
a.
so that's a crit. And then two 7, so two other
Two other successes. Three successes.
3 successes.
There's a few people that you can see around. There's one of the Ventru seems to be fairly important.
Okay. Is there any shadows nearby?
There are shadows nearby. Yeah.
All right. I
Yeah.
would like to use shadow perspective to.
All right. Give me a roll on that.
Well, sorry.
Give me a roll for that.
Okay.
Which I believe is.
What am I rolling? Yeah, it's a rouse check. What am I?
It is a rouse check to begin, and let me just double check. The
And rouse check is just a.
Hunger
just a
die?
single
yeah, the
roll?
rouse check is just a hunger dice.
That's a fail. It's a 5.
Grantham, you should probably eat something.
No, I will. I did earlier, but not now.
Holy Christ! Just
What?
fucking eat.
No, I will. I know. I'm using some of my I'm draining a bit of myself, so I have to drain someone else later, and it's fine, but not now. Right?
Come on, just fucking eat.
With it. I'm sorry, I can't. I gotta get back to the club to eat, or I could give. I mean, I have some fang on me. I'll give you somebody. No, not
Fine.
the time.
Fine. So shadow perspective was 1 rouse check, following the presence, blah blah blah.
Thank you, Demiplane, for having such accessible, lovely things.
Demiplane.
Let's see.
It's actually fucking rad.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's there's no actual roll, so it's let's do a wits and awareness because it's your perspective on that is like you're looking through a kind of a hole in the wall type thing.
Yeah. So I can still hear and see everything around me, but I'm also over there.
Yeah.
Wits and awareness, you said?
Wits and awareness, yes.
Awareness. Oh, okay. Also 0. Only 1 success. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's a 1. Yeah.
1 success.
On my hunger die.
They are talking. Seems like it's just regular, boring bullshit. Like business deals and mergers, and they're talking about
kind
like,
of merger.
oh, maybe we can have a partnership, and yeah, it's basically just a bunch of political jargon that doesn't seem connected to the vampires in any way.
Oh, it's like running a pita pit or something.
Yeah.
Peter Pit merger.
That's what happened to the one on Granville.
What?
Is that what happened to the one on Granville?
Oh, maybe blame them. They're doing mergers and like crap business.
I heard some of you heard had some runs after a little mishap there.
I bad lettuce. Remember that when the lettuce was trying to kill all the it was weird.
I don't think the lettuce itself is trying to kill anyone.
Well, no, it wasn't trying. It was dangerous. The people were dying from eating lettuce. I found it amusing. But
I'm definitely contemplating making a costume where I can be bad lettuce.
E. coli.
That's the new wrestling name.
Yeah.
Speaking of feeding, is anybody here in this room trying to get my attention? Because I'm trying to feed, and I can only do that if I help people.
No, there's nobody trying to get your attention.
Bad shit.
Um,
For me, then. That's not good.
But there are, speaking of feeding, there are what you can only assume are ghouls walking around with like silver trays with goblets that have blood in them, and they're offering you each a drink.
if I were to take that and put Fang in it, would that satisfy my addiction?
That would not.
No.
Yeah, because it would basically just be kind of like the pepper ring on like a like a Caesar type thing. Like it wouldn't be part of the drink. Yeah.
I have a question in game.
Sure.
About the consumption of blood outside of your preferred predator style. Does
Yeah.
it?
You
satiate
can.
your hunger in the same way?
Yeah, you can. It
Okay.
just your preferred predator type is what you prefer to do.
Right.
Like it's not a hard and fast
Okay.
restriction. Like you can't feed unless you do that.
So this
That's like a venture bullshit thing.
take a bit of hunger off.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Even if we have a prey exclusion,
Well, it depends on what the prey exclusion is.
prey exclusion is mortal.
Yeah. This would work.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, cool.
So you don't feed on mortals?
Yeah, I don't feed on mortals.
So you don't feed on mortals for that?
Do not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then this probably wouldn't work.
That's what I thought.
Great.
I take
I'll have yours.
No worries.
Would you? Would it help to like? You seem in a bad way. Would you like to?
It's not all just hunger. It's been a while since I did the
It's been a while.
what happened last week. I haven't done that in a long time. It's just taking a little while to get back to myself.
Is there anything we could do to help?
No,
No.
it's all right. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
So Nikki
Right,
grabs
yeah,
some.
Accordion and some poetry.
Oh, I have one in each hand.
I don't think that helps.
Sometimes I drink one at a time. Sometimes I try to drink them both.
The person that is carrying it around on the silver tray, they're like, oh yes, it was an 86 and a 72. Very good choices.
Are we talking age or year?
Yes.
Yes.
No, those are two distinct things.
Your
Yes.
finest.
Oh, there is a 2000 here.
Goblet's a bit gaudy, but I suppose.
It was designed by the Toreador Primogen.
Never had
Slurping.
If you'd like, I'm sure we have a silly straw for you. If you
See,
prefer that.
hey, straws, silly straw.
Champagne flavored. I
Someone had better not pull me out a silly straw. Coloring book and a silly straw. Too far.
it's like a hat on a hat, you know?
Wait, I'm just like get next to Grantham, waiting for sort of usually Grantham between Grantham and Luca walk us in to usually meet cool people. So I'm just hoping I get closer to them, hoping that like
Scooch closer. Yeah.
Scooch closer. I won't ask. Okay?
Scooch closer, children.
Should we, like, mingle?
Well, we are specifically here to see the prince.
It's true, but there should be, like, is there, I assume a grand entrance is coming.
And we will be
Yes.
called for
Hey, so
accordingly.
so in the meantime, is there anyone you want to meet?
what
I
is?
already said hi to all the Malacavians. I'm good.
May I ask, what is
Malkavian.
the social standing of your coterie?
As you can tell from all of the people that are rushing to talk
up,
to us.
Unclear on a good day. But no, I don't know. Some people they're very judgy, but others are just kind of tolerant. I think is the word.
Right. Then might I recommend leading with your best foot forward?
Right.
Who talks the best?
You. I think. You
I
don't want to represent
I
us.
will be representing you where I can do so the best. You need to represent yourselves
I do.
everywhere else.
I mean, I do.
I represent myself in my writing.
Grantham,
I.
in how bad standing are you with the local Ventru?
I don't know.
Probably regular. Yeah, like, and Grantham is La Sombra. Because La Sombra, they do shady bullshit. Yeah. You're in fairly good standing with La Sombra.
Right.
Why don't we can maybe see about getting you some more investors.
That's a great start.
Investors come with weird. I'd rather like franchise. You know, spread out. I think we could do that.
Let's go talk to the. Would you prefer to talk to the Ventru or the Toreador?
Then through.
All right. Remember you said that. I'm going to guide us towards the Ventru.
Okay. For Eve, the tray comes around.
Something middling. I'm not really feeling the vibes here yet.
Vebs.
Middling? What do you mean?
But I'm not your best, not your worst. We'll start in the middle. You know, comme ci, comme ça.
No.
He'll take that one.
The 92. Good choice.
Still young, but I see what you like in it. Yes, very middling. 32, 32, yeah.
Are we going with them?
Do you really want to talk to the Andrew?
No.
Let's make a deal over there with some of the toreadors, huh? See if we can bring them some options.
As you're going towards the Toreador and this group is going towards the Ventru, you all hear, "May I have your attention, please?" Presenting
Better.
Prince Bastian of Clan Toreador. And then, like, people are, they it's the reserved vampire golf clap.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
And a woman presenting person comes in, and they have clothing that looks designer, but at the same time, if you were like seeing it on the street, you'd be like, she's wearing a garbage bag. And she's got kind of black, kind of frizzly hair. And she comes in and she sits down, and then there's like a whole bunch of, there's kind of a crowd developing of people who are trying to get the prince's favor. Now presenting Lucinda Justicar of Clan Ventru. And then someone comes in who is very thin, women presenting, wearing a kind of business suit that you feel a presence from them, like power. Like this person is in control. And regardless, like you didn't quite get that feeling from the prince. You kind of got a feeling of, okay, yeah, the prince, he's in charge. But this is like at least 3 times that amount.
That's interesting. Sorry, what was the prince's name?
Bastian.
Bastian. Bastian.
Do you still want to bother with
popping up over
adventure,
there.
or do you want to go up straight up to the prince?
I mean, I think we should wait to be called on and at this point.
If you want to keep living in the shadows, that's your choice.
No, it's not that. It's that we accomplished what we were tasked with, and we were promised a boon. And if we get some kind of reward in front of these people, maybe we gain a bit more stature, and our bargaining position is a little bit higher.
As you say, Grantham.
What? What do you think?
No, I'm deferring to you.
That sounded like cheeky.
While that conversation is going on, you make your way over to the Toreador.
Bonsoir. Have I introduced you to the fabulous Rainbow Bite?
And you are talking with Connor, the Toreador Primogen. He's kind of tall. He's got, let's go with the long hair.
Hell yeah.
Flowing in the breeze. And he has like kind of the poofy shirt on. He's like, charmed. And he goes to take Nikki's hand.
No.
He's about to get like hit with a steel chair.
I am. She will.
Snap here, take over.
How much is what you're giving me a look here? Are you giving this look to Nikki and telling her to don't do anything stupid?
No, it's a do your
Do
thing.
something stupid? I sweep the leg.
You what?
I sweep the leg.
Sweet. Give me a dex and athletics. And he
As-
will make a
as you-
roll to
yeah.
try to resist.
Rainbow Bite, the best.
In this corner, Rainbow Bite.
1 6.
1 success. So he grabs your hand and you kind of duck down to sweep the leg, but you're not sure how he did it. It seems like he does kind of like a step, over top of your spin.
Ooh.
And then he kind of like pulls you up and you're like kind of in a bow. And he's like, charmed.
I don't know. I don't know. I imagined Risa Fons as Rasputin.
Amazing.
What I hope to be a presentation of skill and parity of perhaps our usual greeting.
Indeed.
This, I see your dance lessons have also progressed.
Charmed.
Indeed. We've come to represent a business opportunity.
Go on.
But first, a gift. One of my novels.
Is it?
A
Oh.
first edition novel
Oh.
of Forest
Oh,
Moon Rises.
Oh, Eve, please, please. Do me a personal favor. Call it a minor boon, if you will. Please donate them all to the library.
At once? Yes. Sharing my artwork with the lower half is incredible. Incroyable.
Yes. Yes. So the business opportunity.
Well, you see, we.
And he's having this whole conversation with Nikki, like, in his one arm.
Damn.
Just like,
yeah, we're part of the club's Red Room, and it's a little lacking in performance. We're hoping to cut some sort of deal and increase revenues.
Which club, precisely?
It is the Don Simo and Davy. It's the new form of the Red Room, and we're across on the park.
What were you thinking for performance? Should I get
Well,
someone with
you know how I
Robert
feel
Smith
about the
hair?
accordion, but perhaps we could get some dancers and a little performance pieces, something with the masks and the tutus.
Did you say masks and tutus?
Indeed. Riveting, no? But not in the old style, the new style, where it is the half asymmetrical.
I think I could work with that.
Come find us.
How avant-garde. And he like lets Nikki go, so she drops to the ground and just walks off, contemplating what you've actually told him.
handkerchief, sweat, just like, oh god.
I just stay on the floor for a little bit.
How was that?
Hot.
Melly?
Gonna lay on the floor a little bit and just kind of like, you know, do some snow angels on the floor. Cool.
Oh, I forgot to give you this earlier.
I give you an ink pot. It's like clear crystal, little gold band around the top. It's not real gold.
Oh. Say nothing later.
So as Nikki's laying there, someone who is wearing a lab coat comes walking up and draws a chalk line around you.
You're part of the performance.
Always.
And they stand up straight as they can. They try to wave down the toreador, and then they're like, they point down, and then they hold up a sign that says art. And the toreador are like, it's like kindred in humanity to kindred.
Absolutely stunning. Revolutionary. Not since the head fell from before. Have I seen such things on the floor?
I wonder if they saw Laundry Day. See it, what the word?
I think Laundry Day is trying to not be seen.
No, I don't.
Ah, it is missing. The tent cat.
You're right. Wait. Hold on. Go. do that, yeah. I have an idea. Hold on. This is the person in the lab coat. They're like, I've got it. And then they reach behind them, and from somewhere you can't tell, it doesn't look like it was in their back pocket or anything, but they have spray paint can and they're shaking it. And then they write NWO on Nikki.
That's fine.
I'm glad I didn't see Celia Tots earlier.
I mean, it's a bit of a dated reference, I'll admit.
Got it.
I can't see because I'm staying really still. So I haven't seen it yet.
Perhaps another angle.
Nosferatu World Order.
John Cena's real problem is that he has the nos.
Yeah.
So while that's going on, you make your way over to the vent room.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
It'll be these two
Yeah.
off to the adventure. No.
Are you going with them? No. You're just observing the ridiculousness that is the
I'm trying to find someone else, but
new
yeah.
art display. Okay. Yeah. So the venture, let's deal with that. So you wander over to the suits. And they take notice of you. They're like, yes,
Hi, good evening. How are you?
good. And the person you're presenting yourself to is someone wearing like, it is a kind of immaculate cut suit, like specifically designed for them. And they're like, what can we do for you?
Well, I know that your clan tends to interest themselves in a lot of business proposals, business endeavors. And I've been having a bit of success in the underground here, and I'm wondering if there's anyone you know of that would be interested in some form of partnership or.
It's not really our scene.
What is?
Larger businesses.
Aye, all right. Well, that's what I'm looking to do is expand.
And what would you be offering?
What would I be offering? Well, I mean, it's one business on the surface, it's another underneath. It's quite good for our kind.
So you would have,
Is this guy actually humoring him, or is this just
you can't tell.
okay?
Unless you want to do like a wits and etiquette.
Okay, insight wouldn't work for this.
Insight might work, yeah.
Okay.
Let's try insight.
Four successes.
4 successes. Maybe. Seems like he's kind of on the fence. Like,
Okay.
Seems like it may need a bit more convincing.
Okay.
Aye, and I don't just mean yourself. If anyone you know.
Well, I wouldn't, if it's a good business opportunity, I wouldn't give it to somebody else.
That's fair. That's wise. I mean, but if it's not to your liking, you might know someone who's interested. And not everyone's got different portfolios.
There are finder's fees for such thing.
Right. So, aye, we've got the club on the surface, but I do operate a little self Fang out of there. It's basically just a rebranded MDMA, essentially. And that's going quite well. And we just took out the suppliers. The Giovanni's were running a new drug called Coffin. I don't know if you heard of that.
I had heard, yes.
Aye. Well, we put a bit of a dent in that.
Taking out the competition.
Aye, at the behest of the prince, actually. So, we're expanding into new territories, but also there might be some other things happening in another suit.
and he reaches into his business suit. He pulls out like a bone-colored business card. He hands it to you. Have your people call my people.
Hi.
We'll eat someone.
Great. Hey, also, it might be something that is, look at it as new frontage, places where you might be able to move product.
Sorry, your name is.
Victor Davenport.
Right, that's
I'm not there. I don't know, but I don't know. But I would have asked, but I'm not there.
also,
Who that is?
Victor, Lucinda there. Do you know her well?
Lucinda, yes.
Sorry, Lucinda.
I don't know her well. I know of her.
Aye. Okay. I just assume you both lived the been through, so maybe there's connections there.
Oh, no.
No. No, a little separation.
Well, she can't have her fingers in every pie.
Which pies are your fingers in, Mr. Davenport?
I have my selections.
Good to know.
I mean, that's a good to know. What kind of? I mean, that's the other thing. I'm looking for partners in one regard, but I'm also willing to partner in others.
We'll
We'll
we'll do lunch.
Hey.
Ellie,
What
where
does vampire lunch look like? No, sorry.
We'll eat somebody. That's what it looks like.
Let's start with the appetizers, a couple starters, and maybe we'll see where we go.
you start with a millennial or two, you know.
Yeah.
Aperitifs.
It's like brunch.
Yeah.
Where would you be going?
Because this is kind of like the who's who, I've like checked in with the coterie that I've been assigned to a couple of times, and I'm here kind of like with them, representing them, but representing other like interests as well, as is our understanding. I haven't formally, like maybe over email, but I haven't formally checked in with the Vancouver judge,
Okay.
and I'm trying to find them.
Give me a wits and awareness.
Okay. It's 2 and this is 3. 2 and... Okay. 3 successes.
3 successes. You look around and you see someone. Oh, give me one sec. This is not cooperating. There we go. You see someone kind of milling about on the outskirts of the, like, not participating in any particular group, but just kind of like observing.
Yeah. I know the look.
Yeah.
I approached them. What did it look like?
They're a tall person, and they're not thin, but they're not like stocky either. You can definitely tell that underneath it's kind of like a business suit, but it's kind of functional.
Right.
Would be the word I would use for it.
All right. Do I know the judge's name?
You probably wouldn't
Okay.
for this particular person.
Okay. I approach and I say, hello.
Greetings.
If forgive me if I'm mistaken, but are you by chance the judge of Vancouver?
I am the Primogen, yes.
My name is ALA. I am a adjudicator of Fatima.
Impressive. I'm Constantine.
The pleasure. Have I heard that name?
You have. He's kind of well known.
Okay. I say, I am here on an extended assignment with some immediate tasks at hand and a few other kind of long-standing things that will keep me in town for quite some time. We've spoken via correspondence, but
I remember, yes.
formally introduce myself.
Always a good plan.
With that said as well, I wanted to be known that there may be one or two instances where I will have to do my job. I will have to adjudicate in town, and the law is as it is, but I want to make sure that we were on the same page about it.
I will do what I can to facilitate.
Thank you. Mainly to avoid sour feelings, as those can get in the way of the job.
Feel free to give me as much heads up as you can so that I can assist whenever it's needed.
I will do my best. The coterie that I've been assigned to, they are
I've heard.
it would make my job easier if their standing were high.
From what I understand, they did a job recently for the prince. This will certainly help.
How could I assist them in maximizing the benefit of a job already done?
I don't think you can, honestly. Just help them out with any upcoming jobs or anything else that they seem to get themselves into.
Their station within the city, luckily, it is as such that would I need to adjudicate any of them, it wouldn't ruffle any feathers.
Not from this perspective.
Thank you very much, and rest assured I will be in touch.
Indeed. The usual channels. So as that...
Just the judgiest talk. Like, just,
Damn.
just humorless.
Official.
If I have to kill anybody who's my coterie, that's fine, right? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Whatever, I don't care. So as that conversation ends,
The fuck, man?
there seems to be some kind of rumblings in the crowd. Like it seems like there's kind of an unsettled feeling. Like there's whispering, there's people that are starting to look out windows. It seems like something may be going on outside.
The majesty of your art is transcending the crowd.
Or it's a werewolf. Remember we saw one?
I'm gonna head to the window.
Quick meta question.
I'm gonna head to the wall.
Something. Good is it? I only just now remembered something from the end of last game that we took Francis, Giovanni, and the other 3 vampires.
Yeah.
One of them was still conscious and decided to come work for me. But we were to present them to the prince.
Yeah. So they probably would have been stacked in the back, like cordwood of the vehicle. So they're probably still in there,
Okay.
like somewhere beside the coffin.
Okay. So we brought them. But we didn't bring them in. Okay.
How big? Sorry, what are we bringing?
The Francis and the other two vampires we put into torpor.
Oh yeah, their bodies.
We
were
would have
gonna
like, I
present
would have
them.
patted their heads very nice, and then we would have probably made arrangements with somebody to have them brought up when it was appropriate.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
I would give them all like
Retroactive narrative. look.
sleep.
Bring them on like the kick and wheel them in.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the windows as well and activate Oblivion Sight.
Okay. Give me a wits and oblivion as your eyes go jet black. Anyone else looking through the windows? Window.
I want to connect with the other Valkadians in the room, just like premonition style.
Okay. Give me a wits and aspects roll.
Sorry, what did we roll?
He's doing oblivion sight. Do you have any supernatural senses you would like to kick in?
Or
CLC.
No, let's not do that right now. Not in front
3
of the crowd.
successes.
3 successes. So you close your eyes and you zone out a little bit. And Eve, I believe, was talking to you just a few seconds ago. And you open your eyes and you see the moon. But the moon is blood red. And there's like, I don't know, it seems like there's like a haze around it. But with that haze, there's like it's like a tendril that's come down and it touches the earth. And then another one. And then another. And more. Until there's 13.
Oh. Oh no.
And then your vision kind of like zooms in and you kind of get pulled with it. And then you see a desert. And someone is standing up from the sand and all the sand is flowing down around them. And then they look, they turn, it's from their back and they turn their back and look at you. Nikki, it's time for you to leave.
Why?
Gehenna. And that's where we're going to end this episode. So thank you for watching, everyone. Tune in next week to see what happens from here. So we'll do some quick roundtables to get everybody's information and see where they're going to be next and what's going on in their lives and if they like nice walks on the beach. Who knows? Let's start in the opposite order. Let's go over with Sam first.
Hey, I'm Zach Ellie. You can catch me on Questline at a Filthy Lot, where I play and DM as various roles. You can also catch me on Fablemancers or at Chef Kargs on Twitter.
I'm Raz, or Ruzilla on Twitch. I'm also the DM for Ready to Roll, which you can find on Questline. It's our homebrew D&D game. It's really awesome, and we love it so much. And you can also see me DMing occasionally with this guy in our group on a Filthy Lot on Twitch as well.
Hi, I'm Trevor Gemma. Pardon me. I'm Grave Mortem on Twitch, but also part of the Filthy Lot and producer of Ready to Roll. And I'm on. Oh yeah, I changed it to I am now Grave Mortem on Twitter and Instagram and branding.
Hello, my name is Alan Williams. You can find me on
Twitter and Instagram as Alan Williams. You may see me on various things on Questline here on a Filthy Lot, but also you will find me teaming up with Cheyenne on Second Besties, making jokes, yucks, and make 'em ups. God. I promise I'm funny.
Only the highest.
Only the highest caliber of humor here. Yeah, so go check us out there. We have new content coming out on Second Besties on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and wherever fine jokes are sold.
That was fun.
That was good. That was good.
I like that one.
Good pitch.
So,
Hi, I'm Petra Skelton. You can find me on Twitch, Instagram, itch.io as at Preapocalypse. I will most... Yeah. You can find me most recently in my writing in the Luminescent Machinations anthology from Neon Hemlock, which will be out this month or later, depending on when this goes
When
up.
we're filming.
Yeah. But I'll also be on the Rolling for Charity 24-hour stream. So that'll be really fun. Doing Laurel Tradition. So that'll be a really great time. Yeah.
And this guy's Storyteller Steve. So check out our merch shop where you can get t-shirts like this. Go to our YouTube, hit subscribe. Anything helps us out there. And the more views we get on there, the more awesome content we can produce for all of you. So check us out there and go to all of our various sponsors. As soon as I call up the other thing from Demiplane. I'm great at this.
We're doing great. Doing it live, you know?
Demiplane. Go to Demiplane, check it out, all the stuff. Go to Mikhail Artoria for all of this stuff, and Martlet Games and Adventure Dice. So check them all out. We will pause here for just a second while we jump over to the other vampire game that I'm running, Vancouver by Night, Delve into Darkness, and you can get one of these too. So yeah, we will see you in just a few minutes. Have a good night, everybody.
Finger gun.
Thank you.